We're here at the Tory party conference in Manchester. It is Kemi Badenoch's first party conference in charge, but we have found far more evidence of one former leader than the current one. We're here in what we have dubbed Thatcher Corner here. We've got the Maggie Memorial Wall right here, where if you are an activist, you can get your picture taken and put it on a mural of Margaret Thatcher. Behind me we've got the Thatcher Theatre. Now, I have been to a few party conferences in my time. Margaret Thatcher is very much an alive and kicking part of the Tory party conference, but I have not yet seen as much as I've seen here today at the Tory party conference here in Manchester. We've got the Bodleian Library, who have got a whole exhibition of Thatcher memorabilia. Let's go and have a look at what they've got. Here we've got some of Thatcher's old clothes. Do you remember this shot when she appeared on this tank? Very famous image of her during the Falklands War. We've got the very same trench coat. If we carry on here, we've also got this suit that she wore back in 1989. Very Thatcher, very true blue, very Tory. Lots of people I've seen at this conference already queuing up to see this Thatcher memorabilia in action. So that's all of Thatcher's previous outfits that we've taken a look at. Still not much sign of the current Tory leader, Kemi Badenoch, but surely there'll be something in the shot with her name on it, right? OK, we've got some Winston Churchill Lovely Memorial whisky glasses, sold out. The limited edition Margaret Thatcher Toby jugs. Now these, in Parliament, you can get them. They are absolutely hot merchandise here at this, already sold out. We've also got the Margaret Thatcher limited edition blended Scotch whisky. Get me some of that. Do you not think it's a bit odd that we don't have any Kemi Badenoch stuff at this Tory party conference?
I heard you, but I think it's a bit early.
Is it a bit early? Okay.
I think so.
Would you not buy a T-shirt with Kemi's face on?
I would.
Would you? But
Yeah.
It's not here.
No, I know.
Is it a sign that maybe she's not going to be here for too long?
No, definitely not.
Yeah? What do you think of her leadership so far?
Perfect.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect?
Love her.
Really?
Yeah, I love her.
What do you like about her?
I think just people need to give her a chance.
Yeah?
She knows what she wants to do, and she knows how to do it.
She's had a year though, and arguably she's not had too much impact.
I know, but there's so much been going on, hasn't there?
The more I look, the more every single bit of this merchandise has Margaret Thatcher on. I didn't even realise this, but look at this. Margaret Thatcher keyring, and over here, I know it's a little bit far out from Christmas, Margaret Thatcher, no baubles for your Christmas tree. Kemi, wherefore art thou, Kemi? Oh, we do have one mention of Kemi Badenoch right here. We have been very much searching all morning for some pictures, some mentions of Kemi Badenoch at this conference. This is only the second poster of Kemi that I found so far. Why do you think the Conservative Party has a little bit of an obsession with Margaret Thatcher, if that's not too unfair to say?
No, I think, we are celebrating her 100th birthday this year, and I think her legacy as a leader still inspires lots of people, but we've got true heirs to Thatcher right across the party, and she will make her own legacy, Kemi, as well.
Of course. And Kemi also talks quite a lot about how she wants to emanate Margaret Thatcher. She wants, she really admires her. She admires a lot of the qualities. Do you feel that Conservative people that you've been speaking to at this conference see a bit of a link between Kemi and Margaret Thatcher?
I'm sure they do. Everyone, strong woman leader, and there's lots to learn from, but also she does it in her own way as well, which I think is really important.
And here we've got Ask the Iron Lady, a game for true Conservatives. The best question here at this stand wins a bottle of champagne. This is asking members to write down your hypothetical question to Maggie about the state of the country under Labour. Will Kemi last until Christmas? Okay. Will Kemi last until Christmas? And we can even have a chat now with an AI version of one other former Prime Minister, Sir Winston Churchill.
When people speak of artificial intelligence, do you fear it, welcome it, or dismiss it as another passing fancy?
Is this how do I feel about AI? Oh, I'm terrified of it, Sir Winston. It's taken your voice and it's made you sound very much not like yourself. He's thinking.
Fear is natural.
There we go.
Fear is a poor master.
We're just going around this conference looking at all of the pictures of Margaret Thatcher on the wall. Why did you not decide to do an AI version of Maggie?
We did ask the Conservative Party if we could, but they preferred that we didn't do it at this point.
Okay, and why not Kemi Badenoch? I want to be asking her whether I fear AI or not.
I want to be asking her that as well. Should we go do it together?
Yes,
I'd love to get one of hers. Yeah,
Brilliant.
absolutely.
And now I'm here with one other LBC favourite presenter. All of you will know, of course, Ian Dale. Ian, I've spent the entire morning going around this party conference centre, and all I can find is images of Margaret Thatcher, not, of course, the current Tory quite right too. Why is it that the Tory party are still absolutely obsessed with a Prime Minister that hasn't been around for more than 30 years?
Because next Monday is the 100th centenary of her birth, and if the Conservative Party can't mark that, I don't know what it's for. There's actually more sort of Thatcher memorabilia, books, including my own, on the book stand. And there's her clothes, there's huge amounts of things.
Yeah, they're absolutely obsessed with her.
Yeah. Well, she was the most successful Conservative Prime Minister since Churchill.
There's
so
not
why not?
I found 2 mentions of Kemi Badenoch. Should we not be talking about the actual current Tory leader rather than someone who hasn't been around for such a long time?
Well, Kemi doesn't like the cult of personality, obviously.
Of course.
Which is associated mainly with dictators. So, but you're right, it is notable that there is an absence of lots of pictures of her around here. But there's an absence of a lot of things, including lots of commercial stands, which you always get when a party goes into opposition. Companies don't want to shell out 50, 100 grand on an exhibition stand. They'll spend it at the governing party.
Is it a sign that Kemi Badenoch is probably not going to be around for too much longer?
No, I don't think that at all. I think yesterday she gave a good speech, a thoughtful speech. I think they all want to see fiery Kemi on Wednesday, showing a lot of passion. But their problem is they've got 2 problems. It's fine to apologise for the mistakes of the last government, but how far do you take that? And when people want to give them another hearing, they've got to have policies ready. And I think the mistake they're making at the moment is that all of those policies are trying to sort of ape Nigel Farage. You can't out-Farage, and they ought to know that. And they're forgetting people at the other end of the party who, if it's all about immigration and borders and stuff like that, that's not going to go down well with sort of more centrist voters who, yes, believe in strong borders, but they want to hear something that's maybe a little bit more about compassionate conservatism. And when Mel Stride announced today, and actually I thought a really interesting, good speech, they're basically abolishing the international aid budget. Again, that'll appeal to people who are thinking about defection to reform, but not people at the other end who actually value our stance as an international aid superpower. So you've got to build this broad coalition of people like Margaret Thatcher did, like Ronald Reagan did, like Tony Blair did, like Bill Clinton did. That's how you win elections.
Here back at the Thatcher Theatre after our tour of the conference centre here in Manchester, and as you can see, not a lot of mentions of Kemi Badenoch, just 2 that we could count, but far, far more conversation here about Margaret Thatcher, of course the most successful Tory Prime Minister in recent modern history, and the Tory party are celebrating the 100th year of her birth this year. However, there are many people that I'm speaking to that are more concerned about whether Kemi Badenoch, the current Tory leader, can last until Christmas, let alone until the next general election.